Hmm. Oh, okay. I was about to say, huh? But confirm the time right now. Okay. Now we getting to that. We getting to that. We getting to that. Getting to it. Oh, we about to. Oh, hold on. What you doing? Might as well, cause cool. And I'm just going by my phone right now, to be honest. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cause blast off. Cause it's been too long to be a minute already. A minute, a minute, a minute. I'm trying to find it. A minute, a minute, a minute. Trying to find it. A minute. Here it go. Okay, 5. Okay, we hanging in there. It's all right. So hold up. Oh, precise. Oh, precise. Before we get started, can I just go ahead? Thank you for actually sure. I mean, what else? I mean, hey, whatever you want me to say, I guess. Whatever else you want me to tell you. A lot of people take the time, take time seriously. They leave, but actually taking time to set the clock and appreciate that. That's how I know you are about this experience. You're paying attention. Don't even, bruh. I'm not even supposed to be paying attention to this. Be honest. Don't even, don't even have any of. Don't even have any way of knowing if the time you're saying are correctly. Tell what you'll make a deal since you've been cooperating. The time to boot this game up, and this screen is just to set the time for your favorite time, bro. Like, why? What's your favorite? Like, what are your favorite times? Cause I don't even know. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. Why am I? This is not even available to the game. Like, why? What's I'm actually? I'll let you get back to the video game. Play. Thank you. Thank you. I said thank you. Oh, I can't even turn the camera around, but I got some more prime. Begin the game. Bruh, I already began the game. I don't want to begin the game over again. But we gonna begin the game, of course. Prime. Mega Moon. That's a nice type of flavor. You don't even know what it is, but it's something. It's got a tangy little taste to it, but hey, it's something.
This is the story of a man named...
Let's get back to it. No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bruh, for real? I gotta open all these doors again, bro. Hold on, dog, cause nah.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Close the door. Okay. Did I go in this door yet? Close that door.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Close the door. Close the door. I'm giving myself a hands because hey, this is all I got. We'll close the door. No, okay, well, let's go too. No, it's dark in there. I don't even trust that. Why is it sound like it's typing, but I'm trying to get to the... Huh. Whatever. Can't even get back. But, I mean, I can, but... Hold up. Oh, I can't get back now. I don't even know why I gotta get it. Oh, man. I don't even... Yeah, I'm getting it. I don't even know what I'm at right now.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new
now I
adventures
missed some
await
content,
in
bro.
the
Hey,
Stanley
this is
Parable
content for me too.
Ultra Deluxe.
Ultra
Oh, well,
Deluxe.
this sounds
God,
delightful.
I ain't even been looking
I'm very
around.
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Yeah. Guess I can't open that. Can't be in there.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet,
Okay.
but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
No, it's not. Do I have to press a button? Or...
Is it broken? What's
Yep.
going on here?
Yep.
Should we be moving somewhere? Or... Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Kind of slow, but it's whatever.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Brick wall. Yeah, give me some more content. Nope.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can't even jump outside the circle. That's crazy. I don't even want to do that, bro. I'm gonna stop at that 5.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Well, let me go back to the jump circle then. Hold on. Can't even see my feet, boy. Can't even see my hands. No, that's it. Oh, wait. Boom. There you go. Yep, that's it. Because I ain't about to do that. I'm about to leave that.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial
leave that.
impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just
shouldn't
read
be.
you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right
bro,
there.
be honest, why
I
did
could
you
count
pause
to
like that,
30
be honest,
trillion.
for real.
You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Needs to.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Me too. Just close the door, close the door, close the door, because this ain't it, Chief. How am I hearing clicks? Hold up, wait, what's this? Whoa, that's what it is. I thought I was about to fall, my dude, because there was nothing down there. Thank you for
That's
enjoying
it?
the new content.
Oh, you've
bro.
got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
Bruh,
don't get me
okay.
started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm
You
infuriated
probably.
and I'm offended, and I intend to
Probably
find
so,
these people on
'cause
Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much
this building's
anticipation around the new
crazy.
content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
I
No
really want to see what
frills,
this is about
no
either.
gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bro, I don't know. Okay. Back in my. Uh-oh. Some more content? Okay. Some more content. Oh, no, can't open that door neither. That's... Is that outside my door? It might be.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In
Nah,
the
G.
vent. I want
Nah,
to
G,
show
bro.
you something.
Nah, I don't be crawling in no vents just to be telling people just to, hey, come over here. Because that's something else, bro.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Yep, I'm a dork. Wait. I guess I'll see what he want, man, cause
Oh, never mind. You're not
crouch,
a dork.
crouch. Yeah. Why is a wrench right here, bro? Jeez. I'm about to break my legs, ain't I? I'm dead. I told he killed me. I knew it. I should have never believed him, but he killed me. Shit. Oh, I'm about to kill him. I'm about to kill him. Man, I don't even want to go with what's at the end of this hall right now, to be honest.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me
Bro,
thinking
tell
about
me.
the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Huh. Okay. Can't see none, just white. Can't see none, just white. Trying to press some more buttons, but cannot. Alright. Nothing in there. It's dark. Oh my gosh, bro. What are we, Game of Thrones, man? Red Flag? You know what I'm talking about. Oh, no, never mind.
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my
Yeah, let's go
favorite
back.
memories
Nope, let's
so
go
I
back.
can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever
Let's
I
go
want.
back.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Back. Why is that red? I can't even jump. That's crazy. Guess we gotta go through here. What's back here? Nothing at all. Oh, we just sat up on something. What is that? I can't see that. Can we go back through here? I really don't want to go back through there. Okay, just gotta go to the memories. Gotta go through the memories. What is that all the way out? Why is that? Yeah. Baby basket. I'm still hearing clicking while
You see,
They
Stanley,
just
doesn't the memory zone remind you of how
zone sweet
wonderful
zone.
Stanley
Don't forget
Parable
Stanley
was before it
Parable.
was sullied with a cheap
Whatever that
PlayStation
is, bro.
port? Remember back in October of
Years about
2013
Stanley
when the game
Parable.
originally launched? Back then,
I wish I
video
could,
games had
though. To
integrity.
be honest,
Back
I wish I
then,
did.
it all
I
meant
would. I
something.
wish I would be
Oh,
back then,
the
bro.
waste.
2013, bro. They just brought it back for real. Cause ain't nothing over here. When the released. So I guess this was it right here, bro. Yeah, I gotta. If they really. 23. So it's not. Our first kiss, our first car release. Okay. Yeah. That might be the developer or something like that. I don't know. Might be some first pictures. The original remake. Stanley Parable is inspiration, story, choice. So of course it was on, I guess what you call stream now, Galaxy Coffee Games. Shout out to Galaxy Coffee, of course. Maybe not even the first game. If you actually do have a choice, let me know how you did it. Learning history. Trip down memory lane. Smile just because it happened. Stanley Parable. Alpha test. What is that, bro? Bet. American dollar. I can't even pick those up. I wish I could, though. This is impossible to achievement. Don't play for 5 years. All these achievements, bro. For what? A video game released today, of course. Los Angeles, Stanley Parable deals, tough choices. Sheesh. Often? Nope, piano. That's where the piano's been playing. Okay.
Over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
Stepping on fire.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's
Yeah,
how
y'all can stop
grand
and
and
read that
all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable
to
was.
say it is a 10 out of
It was
10, bro.
literally
It's-
every game ever
it's a
created.
good,
It was
destruction game, you know what I'm
Skyrim.
saying?
It was Persona 3.
can't-
It was all of them. And now, it's
okay.
nothing. It's no games at all.
Well, yeah.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable
Bro, I can't
anymore.
even get out.
It's just a husk.
Bro, I knew I should have never went in here, bro. This is the tempo.
With an hour of new
Oh my God.
elevator
Okay, cool.
content.
Bro, no, I don't. Well, let me go back outside. Outside. So I guess this is what. Let's begin again, of course. Of course. I think that's shitty. Hope there's a key. Meh. Memory maintenance? What are you talking about? Oh, ooh, that's kind of nice. Shelby. Got the Shelby, looks like a Cobra, but, you know. numbers.
Here's another moving
Hey,
passage,
yo.
this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is
Of course,
both
bro.
a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the
Hey,
most
bro, I really don't want to
surprising
know
and
the history
rewarding
right now, bro.
choices I've ever been confronted with in a game.
This
9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley?
Yes,
the game was
yes,
perfect.
yes,
it didn't
yes,
need
of course,
anything else.
yes.
It didn't
Yep,
need new
yep,
content.
yep,
All they had to do
yep,
was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Thank you, golly, man.
These were
Let me go back
simpler
out of
times,
the
Stanley.
Let me go back
But I
outside, bro.
wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Oh my gosh, man. Let me go back out, bro. Please. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't even. I'm done. Gosh, now I go back.
Wait, hang on.
Hang on,
I
what?
don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Ooh, okay,
What's
bet
this? What's down here?
then. You ain't gotta say less.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley.
Yes,
it's a
sir.
collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer
Yeah.
games. I haven't looked at these in years.
What's
I
up?
can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Huh?
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Please, let's travel through here, bro. Because since you
Honestly, I
can't
could not be
even
bothered
catch me
to play
back
this game
out
to
the
full
other way.
completion. The narrator is
close.
obnoxious
God.
and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Hey, bro,
I'm trying to make
chill.
a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of
That's
gags
me.
to
You
insert into the
just-
Stanley Parable, but the game is
I know
already
it's
such
rainy.
a densely layered
It's
web
crazy,
of
though,
profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
That's a crazy inspection, bro. Gas reviews. Gas reviews. Blah 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 blah. Let me try and drive the Let me try and drive it. Let me try and drive it, bro. Crouch. Let me try this one though, bro. No? Okay, whatever. You don't want more content. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, yeah. Bruh, oh my gosh. I don't care, I wanna go. Oh, that's a good review.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy?
Like I said, you can pause
Stanley,
it if you want to.
I'm
but
not preachy, am I?
I'm not gonna pause right now.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Well,
Like I let these people down.
that's
Perhaps the Stanley
your
Parable
problem.
isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Should have talked a little bit less too. Nah, but he good. But it's like, you know, where are we going right now? Cause let me jump. I can only crouch. I can only crouch. Never mind. Bruh, he leading me into a dungeon, basically, dog.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not
sure.
if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Can't get out of this box. And it's blackened.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No,
Let me see how long he
The
talks
Stanley
for a minute.
Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
I'm gonna just
Here,
wait.
we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this.
What's
The
up?
story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. But the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet.
He just keeps repeating it.
Until 240.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works. Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check on before I went on about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is who runs pressurized gas... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But
hey, bro, I mean, that's all you, bro.
That we not press the button
you might
again.
be a recorded
I
voice,
think
or
skip
just
button
like, you
has
know,
been
just
aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to
just
it.
on repeat.
Wait,
Or
how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
different type of
I
descendant
don't feel
of
quite certain that there was
Rambler.
one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room
That's
in the first place?
crazy.
I don't think one can enter a
Crazy
room
butt
without a
nugget.
door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button to go... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God,
If you
there's
don't
no
just
way
keep
out of
on
the
rambling
room.
and everything,
Stanley, the
we
door
could
is
probably get out
gone.
of
It's
this, bro.
completely gone.
Bro,
I've looked at it
I already,
from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times.
Even the
And
ceiling,
there's
bro?
no door, Stanley. There's
I see
no
that.
door.
I already been
There's
saw
just
that,
you
bro.
and the
You
button,
just been
and if
rambling
you keep
too
pressing
daggone
it,
much.
I have no idea
Cause
what
I
will
don't even
happen.
know what
I have
time
no
it is.
idea
Look,
how long I'll
'cause
be made to sit
I don't
here.
even know
And
how
more than
long I'm gonna be
anything
playing
else,
this
I don't
game
know
with
how to
you.
stop you from pressing the button
And you
again.
need to stop
I
stop
can't
on
control
rambling.
anything in this room, Stanley.
We
I
can
can't
just keep
touch
on.
it, and
We
I
can.
have to believe.
We can
I have to
stop.
know that
We
sooner
can
or
stop
later, no
touching
matter how
stuff,
much I plead
and
with
you can
you're
stop
going
rambling.
to press the button again. Why
I'm
would
gonna press
you?
the button
I've been
again if you
thinking
just
and
keep on
thinking,
doing
I
this.
don't know what I can do to convince you.
I'm gonna
otherwise.
keep thinking
Oh
and
my
thinking
God.
that,
And it's
oh
all
my
because
gosh,
of those
man,
reviews.
because you
those
just
reviews that I couldn't get out of my
talking
head. I
back
just couldn't
to me
ignore
like
the
you don't
negative
even
feedback.
hear me.
Why was it so important for me to fix the problem?
You just
Why did Cook...
fix that.
Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Yep.
You're back. Oh,
Well,
my
why is it
goodness.
so dark?
I have someone to talk to again.
Yeah.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
A
I've been
year.
sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just
Been
talking?
doing it too much
But it
already,
isn't,
my
Stanley.
boy.
It isn't the same at all.
You
It
better
isn't even
catch- I'm about to
close.
catch you
Because
outside,
I know
my
you
boy.
can't hear me once you push that button.
I
That's
can
what I'm
hear-
realizing now,
well,
Stanley.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
realizing
bro,
that
because
I
you
needed
just
to
keep
know
on
that someone
rambling.
was listening.
I
needed
was
there to be a
listening,
vessel
but
through
you
which
just
my
keep
words
on
were
talking.
moving.
Tell me something.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed
Let me sit
opportunity.
down for you
I felt
and
nothing
take
at
this
all
time
but
so you
regret
can.
for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur
Yeah, let me
of the
sit
deepest
down. So
longing
let
to
me sit
undo
down.
the past.
Let me sit down
And when
and
that
just
feeling
lean,
had begun to
just
subside,
lean in onto your
what took its
conversation
place
and
is
just.
what I can only
just hear
describe
you
as the
talk.
collapse of
'Cause
every
I love
moment
to
I
hear you
have
talk.
ever experienced
I
my
know
entire
you've been
life.
grasping
All
this
of
shit
them
because
collapsed
you
down
just,
into a
it's
single
all, it's
instant.
all you.
In that
It's all you.
instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see,
I was about
it
to
was
press
a
that button too,
revelation for me.
but,
It was
you know,
unlike
I'm
anything
just
I had
listening
ever
to you
known.
right now.
It was a space without consequence,
Hey, my
without
dude.
action or outcome. It
Hey,
was
bro.
divorced entirely from the question of
See,
free
this is
will
why I
that you
really
and
don't
I
like
have
to talk
squabbled
people
over
right
for
now,
so
'cause
long.
they be
There could be
interrupting
no
me.
one ending,
For
no
what?
singular
For
outcome
what?
of events. Not if all events existed
If we
in
that
the
close,
same
we that
moment.
close. But
And
other
I
than that,
felt
it's like, hey
free.
yo,
I
hey, yo,
felt
chill out.
unburdened by the
Calm
need
down,
to
listen to what I
manifest a
gotta say,
particular
but
outcome
you
into being.
just keep
I saw that I could
on
allow myself to
rambling
exist along
on.
all
You just
timelines,
keep
and that
on
each of them was simply a strand in the web of my
Like
being.
why?
It was incredible.
I
The
bet.
spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment,
Rambling
both singular and infinite. For the longest
Yep.
time, this was my...
Hey my boy. Hey my boy. Is you gone? Please don't tell me that tree got deadly ease. Let's press it one more time, see you come back. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desire.
I swear that gate got a little bit bigger, but bro.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Bro, you done lost him. Dude, I can't even take it no more. And there go the button. It's just leaking over. It's just rained on me. Bro, you could have. Bro, you could have just done something about it, but you don't even care no more, bro. Like you better show up. Can I, nice little forest that's growing through here. That's real nice. Can I get out, sir? This little skip button building is well constructed. Where's the I know that ain't no wind, bro. I know there ain't no wind. Is it dead? Did more stuff collapse? Kinda looked like it did, but I can't even. Skip button just here. Nah, I don't even. I'm tilting sideways and I don't even like that. Why is this thing sideways anyways? And why is the button even not even working no more? What the heck? You know what? I'm gonna just start going. Real talk, real talk, bro. What's happening? You got some explaining to do. Oh my gosh, you munch fart. Okay. Okay. Let me pick up the phone, bro. Something other than this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nah, Chief.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
There you go. There you go.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
I don't even know
walked
if I
straight
went to
ahead
this.
to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't even think I went down here before. Just question. I ain't get back on track on nowhere. The never the end is never the end, the never the end is.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
No, I did not, bro.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to
Already
get
prepped.
back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
It's not though, I know.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
What were you thinking?
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right,
Script.
left, down, left, right.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yeah, I think I've been down here before, but it's cool though.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Nope.
Okay. We just
wrong
need
with
to
this game, bro?
get back to, who am
Is
I
it?
kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll
right
just
there.
restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off
Was it,
track, Okay, from the top.
Dang it, I wanted to see my room again, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I really didn't want to do that again, but whatever, bro. That's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Whatever. Oh, that's why. But yeah, okay, that's good. Let's keep
All
on.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hold on, G. Hold on, G. Oh, here you go. So I could open this door, but guess not. What a new content.
When Stanley... Wait,
Yeah,
what?
bro.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over,
definitely
completely
restarted
fresh.
the game over,
Everything
bro.
should be... Oh, did something change?
Whole lot
Stanley,
changed, bro.
did you change anything when we
You
were back
broke
in that
something.
room with all the monitors? Did you
broke
move
something.
the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Back hallway rooms and everything else, bro. Like, what the hey? Ain't no story back there. Ain't no boy story back there. Oh.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
But see, now I was joining my adventure. I was. And so you messed it up. Oh my gosh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
420. Ain't no clicking with the doors. It's crazy, bro. I can crouch still, but wait. Ain't no clicking with the doors, bro. Wait. So how come? Okay, hold. Maybe back up then. Hold on. It's crazy.
Okay,
and now you
it's
broke
worse.
it.
I
You
might
broke
be
it.
remembering this
Yep.
wrong. It's possible the story is back
Oh
where
my
we
goodness.
just came from.
Oh no.
Why don't we go back the other direction?
Oh my
and see if we
gosh.
missed anything?
He broke it. Of course. Can't click the door. Can't click the door. You missed something. Bro.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Seems
No,
like we're
wait,
taking
never
little
mind.
turns, yeah.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Bro, you are getting aggy.
Now
Eerie.
this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is
You
this
tell
the
me what
story?
it is, bro.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Bruh.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to
No
be doing,
way.
how about this? You win!
I win.
Congratulations!
Nah,
I
chief.
know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
Nah,
good
chief.
job.
I'm about to teabag you, bro.
no.
Like, that's no.
I don't
Ain't
feel
no way.
right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I wish I
people
could
win fair and
teabag
square,
your
and
ghost
this was
voice.
not one of those
Like,
situations.
bro, like,
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
Nah, that
I don't
is
care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Of course, 3 times the charm. When you've been talking and I've been trying to speak to you, but no, it's always just been that.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
says.
How simple is that?
Yep, back off track. I don't even know if I've been on this adventure line, but ain't no more doors over there, so dang it. I should be able to open that door though. Oh wait. Guess not. That was a person, I swear it was. Adventure line, but trying to open and go somewhere else that I'm
You
not
see,
supposed to.
the line knows where the story is.
No, it
It's
don't.
over in this direction.
It's
Onward,
not.
Stanley, to destiny.
Destiny,
Nope,
kiss my
here's a
booty.
thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it
Bruh.
another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this
How
office,
do that?
is this office in fact the
How do
skeleton
that?
of
'Cause
my
I don't-
own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know
Yeah.
what? I think what we need right
don't know
now
what you're
is a
doing
bit
with-
of music to lighten the mood.
For real? Oh no, let me hurry up. We don't need all that, bro. No. I can't hear my thoughts. Why is it running against the wall? I cannot do this, bro. Open a door. What is that? Question mark. Simple mystery writing. Golly. 011. Bro, why even put it on the wall? Still not read it. I hope we are getting to the points, man. I hope we are getting to the points. No, it's going back up, and it's mixed up. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, I need to stop this music somehow. That is so stupid. What the? That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, what? What happened? Now I'm going this way.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Let's go back. Go back. Go back. No, Chief. Oh, he closed it off. He closed it off. He closed it off. Dang, that's crazy.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You
He
won't
closed
want
it
to miss anything.
off. That's crazy, bro. That's wild. Okay, let's go. I wish I could open. I wish I could. I wish I went all the way back there, but I could.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
Yep.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Come on, Line. What are you doing, bro? Line, Line ain't doing nothing. Nope, not that. Back that way. Not back that way. I wanna go this way, 'cause I haven't seen anything in here. What you doing? I don't even know, because it's trying to open the door. Again?
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've
There you
been
go.
through,
Right down there.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
427.
Restart.
I bet it ain't gonna show the line again though. It did.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people.
It's so
right?
disrespectful,
Why can't
bro.
we make up our own story?
Bro,
Something
I've been
exciting,
trying to do.
daring,
Oh my
mysterious.
gosh, I know he
Ooh,
ain't. I
this
know
all
he ain't
sounds
trying to make up his own
perfectly
story
doable.
right now.
Why don't
bro.
we simply start wandering in? Well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Well, I've been trying to wander in some directions, but you ain't been making me wander nowhere.
Now, yes, this
This
is
is
exciting.
exciting,
Just
yes,
me and
thank you.
Stanley forging a new
With all
path,
the-
a new
Bro,
story. Well, it could be
please
anything.
don't.
What do you want our
Stop.
story to be?
I don't care,
Go
bro.
wild.
I'm just
Use your
going right too
imagination.
much.
Whatever it might be, Stanley,
Trying
I'm
to.
ready for it.
I'm ready to, bro. My
Oh,
headache
no,
hurts.
not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
That line is
no lines or
crazy,
monitor
bro.
rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Well, bro, be honest. Make it turn a little bit more so I don't have to. Thank you.
Ah, a choice.
Hey,
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our
a
control.
circle room.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk
Bruh.
in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go,
My mind
there
even.
must be a reverse door that leads here.
This
And
door
that
right
in
here.
turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the
Oh
right,
my gosh.
let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come,
Bro,
Stanley.
oh
Our
no, but I
destiny
hope he doesn't.
awaits.
Left door, left door, left door, left door. Oh my gosh, you opened it too. Confusing.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Yeah,
And
bro.
we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Discover the two doors,
It's all
now many doors.
determined?
I'm wondering.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then
No,
what?
you better.
Am I just supposed to forget?
Not.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My
Ending
mind
up
goes
in
blank
another
simply
bit
because
of
it's written
restart.
here on this thing, wall.
Finalize.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep
What's up?
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
question?
I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
For sure, for sure. I need a card still. No, not really.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
I said no, not really.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Talking, dog.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just
talking
stopped.
Stanley Parable.
And I think I have a solution. Here,
It's crazy.
let me show you.
No.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't
I'm
it?
gonna walk out
If we
of that
just stay right here, right in this... No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley. No! Oh, thank God. You no. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Just lunch, yeah.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that? My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
That's good, love.
I just wanted us to get along.
I just need to.
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I just need to keep on with this game, because can't climb these stairs that fast. Thank you. Yeah.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna restart.
I'm going back.
You're going back. Yes, sir. You're going back. You're going back. You're going back. Thank you. Alright, cool.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whole lot of meaning inside that. Let me go to the
Oh,
new
good.
content.
You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Bruh, that was... I should never went. But I'll FaceTime you or y'all later, cause I was talking to Destiny 2, and it, yeah, and I didn't FaceTime her back. But I'll stream this game in a little bit.
You see,
Stream this
Stanley,
game
I've been
a
reflecting
little bit
on the
more.
Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
There we go. Stanley Parable.
Yes, you
This is
see,
never
isn't this
ending
far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
TV2 Tweed Deluxe. Taste the sequel. Hey. No door here. Just
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I like these doors though. Them new doors is nice. Them doors is nice. We're back 2 doors, 4 doors most likely should be. But Stanley Parable 2 Deluxe. No, oh, yeah, I still can't open.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Well,
I
have you
figure
then?
that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Never. The game is never the end. The end is never the end again. I don't know why I said not game, but you know, playing a game, an adventure game, and Stanley Parable is the sequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel to Stanley Parable 2. Away to the floor, show floor. New features. I get on the bus. Hey, I like the way the bus is running though. I like that. Excel Hall 2, Stanley Parable 2. I can't. At least it sounds like an elevator
Here we
door.
are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Hey, yo. button that says the name of the player that the game is playing the game. Bro, whatever. Jump in the circle, infinity hole. What? What? That got me excited.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Bro, you need to... better not close on me.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it,
bro,
the trophy will be given to you. It's as
bro.
simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Bro, for real, like, come on now. I really want to try a few more times. Alright, we're gonna stop trying it now, because it broken. Nope. You better not close. Cool. Cool.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Haven't gone up there. What's new? Exit? Nah, bro. Can you find them? Can you...
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Bro, I can't even not go back. Let me see. See if I can. I don't even. Nope, can't do it. Gotta go forward, gotta keep moving, gotta keep pushing forward. I don't even know if I'm moving forward. Yeah, I am. What is that? Yo, hold on now. I don't even like this part. They Illuminati or what? Cause this ain't cool. This is the god figures and everything of all the great paintings and everything, but I don't like that, bro. I don't like all them statues like that. Stanley? That's really Stanley, bro? Hey, new game! Hey, collect them all. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Says get it here. What I'm supposed to get, bit. What I'm get it here. Oh no. Oh, that's a trophy. Free trophy. Don't need that. This is new. Jump circle is 0. Don't need to go up there no more. Merch. Got the merch. Got the. Hold up. See some more stairs going up somewhere. Oh, infinity hole. Trophy. I can't. Wow, that's crazy. That's new. What's new? Tell me what's new. Epilogue up. Got the merch. This t-shirt is the best t-shirt. New feature. Okay. The bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley
No.
Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
I was gonna say, where the bucket
As long
now,
as you
bro?
hold onto the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the
really don't want
bucket
the
is in
bucket.
your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Well, oh, okay. I was about to say.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort,
Nah, I didn't like
even
that
in the
laugh,
face
G. I
of
wanna put this
crushing
bucket
despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a
I
person.
feel like a janitor.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Nah,
All
bro.
this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Come on now.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Wow.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on. Come now. You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
I don't know mistake, bro. What you talking about? He just mad because he ain't even like it. I got it. He mad because he ain't even like it. I don't know why he tripping. What's that infinity hole? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. me see what this infinity hole is about, bro.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Like I said, we're gonna go to the infinity hole right now. Bro, well, I need to put this bucket down. Hold like infinity, time like infinity, time deeper, distance pass, distant time space, space like infinity, distance, time, and falling. Bro, that. You talking about wormholes, bro. So, infinity, chart, hold, depth, space, more hole. Don't know what the heck that is. Okay, y'all bombarded me with that, bro. Cause that don't make no sense. Where there's
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward
bro,
for video
first of
games
all,
as a
why are
medium.
you putting a why are you putting a I see that. Why are you putting a I can't even jump. Why are you putting a top on there though, bro? Like that's what I'm gonna I don't even bro, that's the girl gonna come out there and kill you in 7 days. Oh, look how far
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective,
Until I see
the
that
infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
liar
what I
and a
thought.
cheat, and you're so clever.
Yeah.
Look, I think the issue here is just that
That's so
you're
many cigarettes down
unusually
here.
fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
I
figured
just
the
really
hole
wanted
was
to
as
know.
deep as anyone would
Very
actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things
Just
got a
the
little
two
heated
of
there.
us.
I think we both said some
We
things
can make
didn't
it
mean.
if we
Why
try,
don't we
just
put
the two
all this
of
behind
us.
us and agree to just call the
Building
whole
castles in the
mostly
sky, just the
infinite?
two of
If that
us.
works for you,
You
then go
and
ahead and press the teleport button to
Just
warp
the
up to
two
the top
of
of
us.
the hole. And
Why
we
they
can
really
move on.
played? They
I'll
really
just be up
did
here when you're
that.
ready.
That's crazy, no, bro. Making meeting at 2 a.m. Sincerely, management, everyone in the center.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there, goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole,
Bro, you gave me
can
this
hit
bucket
the teleport
without
button
even telling me
and come
nothing.
join me up above.
Like, bro, you just gave me this bucket, and like, for real, like, that's the crazy part.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing that... Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
It might get longer, bro.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I really want to jump.
Is the, teleport button not working?
Wow.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
I want to jump.
Still nothing? Well,
You
I
bum.
suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Oh.
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be
You're
away from the
funny.
hole. Now you'll get more time
You're
with it than you
funny.
could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole.
He's
I get to
funny,
do
so
literally
funny.
anything else.
Wow.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a
Nah, he's just
wonderful
gonna keep
rest of
talking,
the
bro.
journey.
To be honest, okay, is Ragnarok out there? Is God of Ragnarok out there? Oh. Huh. I was about to say, what's going on? But I want to see how far I get, how deep I can get when it goes, bro. What? You can change his perspective? I got the bucket. I got the bucket sitting down too now. Stanley got a face. Right, this is Hey, what? Check it out. Say what? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Check it out on the beat. Got it. What? Gonna go down to this hole. Just moving down slow in the hole. Just gotta move slow in the hole. Gotta get it, you already know. Gotta make it, gotta go. Ain't moving slow. Gotta move it, it's on the go. It's a get show. It's oh. Yeah, you already know. Let me change that.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
Sounds like
My
Funkadelic.
head's stronger.
Hey.
You're no longer
What you know?
using up the space of mine. My head's stronger.
What you know?
You're no longer
Bang it.
using up the space of mine. My head's stronger. Now you're no.
Of course. Change yourself. Bro, somebody run this back so I know what she's saying, because this is, yeah, most definitely something got to do with Illuminati, of course. Now I feel like it. It's crazy. Like what? What did she say? Run that back? Tell me again. If something happens to somebody right now, and like that I know, like really bad, that's crazy. And this game is hexed because of that. Just because of that. What am I, a little girl? What is that? Am I the Grudge? I'm upside down. Wow. Flat Stanley for real.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
Bro, you're still
Oh,
here?
good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating.
Bro,
that I
for
want you
real.
to be wide awake for every second of it.
I'm
You
wide
don't want
awake.
to miss a single moment.
Bro.
So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many
Bro,
years here in
this
this
hole is
hole.
kinda getting
And I'm
crazy a
looking
little
forward to
bit
all
now.
of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Thank you. We going down again? I'm wondering. Oh no, good thing I laid down again, because I really don't want it to be ending again, bro. Thank you. And I still got the
Here we
bucket.
are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Let's see if I can get back into the bug. Give it back to the bug. Because I still got this bug. I wonder how many times I can press this jump button with getting See if I can get this again with this doggone bucket. Guess not. But for real, like, why am I still carrying this bucket? I really want to know that first of all. Circle button, still not getting it. Infinity hole. Still need to go back over there, but in them two doors, but it's whatever. We going back into the hole. We going back into the hole. Oh, we can't go back into. That's wild. That's wild to me, bro. Can't even go back into the infinity hole. What about collectibles? No, that's crazy, bro. Still not going back into the exit. Thought I could jump, I guess not.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, but I mean... But he wanted this bucket to stop shaking. La-dee-da-dee-da, I'm assistant. La-dee-da-dee-da, I'm assistant. Okay, hold on, what's... Can't even see nothing. What's that? Name here yours today. Okay. Name. The button that says the name of your player that is playing this game.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Nah, bro.
I want you to imagine yourself... Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
Well, I really want
Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
I'm gonna see what you...
Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing
Jim,
frisbee
I'm
on the
Jimmy Jim.
weekends as Jim, staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim, rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim, and finally dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your cult as Jim.
See, I took...
You feel it in your soul? Are you really,
bro.
truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward. Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
I should have just pressed it when he was talking to me.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Bruh. He removed the button. believe he did that. It's crazy.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Let me see if this hole is. Probably not, but. I really wanted to go into the infinity hole again. Make you a liar again, bitch. Like, for real. That's crazy. You said that was the infinity hole. Oh, it's the infinity hole. Oh. Trying to find all this stuff, bro. Bruh. You really wild for that. That's not a lever again. What's Q? Yeah, I might as well go to exit because acting stupid now. Kind of creative art a little bit, but.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
I guess so.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay, I'm kind of down with it.
Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Again.
Who am I kidding,
Bro,
Stanley?
what are you
This
doing?
isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Yeah, not right now, no.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, Maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
I wonder what you're trying
Would
to do
it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Whip something up real quick. Just
All
real
right,
quick.
perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh my gosh, boy. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Oh gosh, my gosh. What y'all doing there? Okay. Stanley Parable 2 with the crazy subspections, but okay. That's cool too. Yo.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Where got the skip button?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Simple.
He sat at his desk.
Yeah, skip button. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
All right.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Got the. Bro, for real? Turn off everybody's computer.
Stanley went around touching. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm gonna stand it up on a chair. Yep. Everybody need to go home anyway. Sure. Talking about.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yeah, I might as well take around the bucket anyways, because new content. Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty
Bro, I
insults
really wanna give the
simply in
broom
order to
closet
get
his
you to
bucket
hand
back, bro.
over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
Nope.
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
Put the bucket
That your
down,
life is
Stan,
so
man.
banal and
Voice
meaningless
is
that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I
Jim.
never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years.
Down,
Let him have it.
Really don't care about the bucket. I want to be back in the broom closet, put the bucket down.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Whoa.
There. Now it's
Okay,
settled.
Stanley.
No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
I really don't care, bro. Put the bucket down. I'll get
All
the
right,
bucket
I've got
later.
a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for
me a
this
toy.
sticker.
I really want to put the bucket down now.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with but now, the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay, so... okay. Can't put down the bucket. That's crazy. Should never put down the bucket, huh?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
No. Stanley and the bucket. Crazy.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Jeez. Factory. Should go back down, but
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation. Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there
Halfway
really must be
there.
a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
No. Mini stands would be fine, bro. Entire mind might be up, of course. Why? Tell me why.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
Of course.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I hope it is.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death. The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
That's just red. I didn't like that at all, bro. Going back to the door. There's no more doors in this hallway. Passing every line. Gotta do it my way or the highway.
But of course, Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for.
Yes, sir. You better make me.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Horrible?
Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Bro, like for real? Man, I already did this with the bucket. I might.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped.
That's my office right there.
Monitored like guinea pigs.
427.
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as
Yep,
Stanley
yep.
cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Hope it will be.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Like,
What
I hope it
kinds of
wished to do
things does a
something.
bucket want to do or not want to
Bro,
do in the first place?
You could basically be calling
These
me a
questions raised
Bucket
furiously in
and-
Stanley's feeble mind.
bucket. No Steve Harvey, but still.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He
No, I
couldn't
did not.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed
Yes.
the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
My one
At this
friend,
point,
for real. I
he could
should've-
trust no one except for the bucket.
I should have never got the bucket.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Bruh.
For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
let me disable the system, bro. Sure. I have no other way of disabling the system.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this. But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and
Mad
claim
bucket,
the power
bro.
for itself? How could the bucket have
Mastermind,
betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons became active again. Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible
It's my
discovery.
bird.
Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Let me go back. Dude. Hey, this dude restart on me one more time, dog. I'm about to end this game right here. No, I might not. I don't know yet. Let's see. Nah. Okay, no, we ain't about to end it.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Huh. Might not get that bucket this time. Hold on. See what happens.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Bro, I still can't go. Wow, that's crazy. Hold on. Wow, that's great. That's crazy. Slides. Place to search a large room, a lot of boxes. Stairs, something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. I guess I'm gonna find all of them, bro. Trust.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Okay, okay. Tell me about it. One more thing?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just
Maybe
sitting
two
in the
more
broom
things.
closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
Nope.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet F. Are you standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Yep. So what you got against it? Be honest. That's what I
Maybe
wanna
to
know.
you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm gonna go back down, see what's down there again. Might be nothing, might be something. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Nothing.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Oh
And then
my
something
gosh,
occurred to
bro.
Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that
should've got that
matter,
bucket.
these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
I should have
No,
got that
Stanley
bucket.
said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Bucket
And
would
at
have been there
last,
for me,
he
bro.
came to the conclusion that it had been on the tip.
Cause I was like, nah, bro, I couldn't deal with that again. Thank you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Should have jumped off.
In here,
said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again
This bucket
obeyed
trying to kill me
blindly.
now.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Hey yo. Yeah, hold on. I'm about to connect to the afterlife right now. Hold on. No? Okay.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
It's a nice little, hold on, what's that? I like adjust myself or something like that, I don't know. Where the bucket? Oh.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Bro, are you telling me? You telling me? So where's the bucket now, bro? Gotta find the bucket. Bro, I can't even do nothing. Now let me try this.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me. Try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
No.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Well, next time you tell me, John, because... Dude, where is the bucket? been trying to open doors so I can get out of here because this this bucket is telling me too much.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal. It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
You like
I'll
a
give it
bucket
this.
too, huh?
The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Yeah, bet.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier,
Plus,
more
you wanted me
capable
to
of
have the
transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
It is a bucket.
Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket? Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket.
For the bucket,
No,
yeah.
no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong? I don't understand. Perhaps, if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Romantic, or like I said,
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give
No.
me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need
No.
it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
they really getting violent. Go back to work, Stanley. Bruh. I'm not giving him this bucket for real. Not at all. If the bucket shows up again, I'm taking it. Well, probably not, but probably get over this stream again. Be done with this stream. Because I know I've been...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never
it's been a
functioned well
minute.
by himself.
Ooh,
and
the
constantly
bucket's there
needed
again. Oh,
supporting
yeah.
guidance from others. So the thought of
So,
total
yeah,
solitude was
this is
terrifying
in the
to him.
stream. TY swiper out. You already know. Show. This boy